Or A. Smith, I hear a trumpet horn, so faint it could easily be wind whistling through an alleyway, but I know it when it hurried. It sounds like the doctor's calling to me. Just down the Lord Barnes what happened, okay? I say. He says stay on mine for a few seconds and then he nods. I want to go upstairs and lay down the desk, the wall, and my encounter with the factionalist man exhausted me. Boy, my brother made breakfast this morning, and my mother prepared lunch, and my father made dinner last night. So it's my turn to cook. I breathed deeply and walked into the kitchen to start cooking. A minute later, Caleb joins me. I grit my teeth. He helps with everything. What irritates me most about him is his natural goodness, his inverse selfness. Caleb and I work together without speaking. I cook peas on the stove. He defrosts for piece of chicken. Most of what we eat is frozen or carned because farm these days are far away. My mother told me once that a long time ago there are where people wouldn't be genetically engineered, produced because they viewed it as unnatural. Now we have no other option. By the time my parents get home, dinner is ready and the table is set. My father drops his back at the door and kisses my head. Other people see him as a opinionated man, too opinionated maybe, but he is also loving. I try to see only the good in him. I try. How did the test go? He asked me. I poured the best into a serving bowl. Fine, I sighed. I couldn't be kinder. I leaned to Wesley. I heard there was some kind of upset with one of the desks. My mother says, like my father, she worked for the government, but she manages serious improvement projects. She recruited volunteers to administer the aptitude test most of the time, so she organizes workers to help the factionalists with food and shelter and job opportunities.
Really, said my father, a problem with the aptitude days is rare. I don't know much about it, but my friend Eric told me that something went wrong with one of the tests. So the result had to be reported verbal. My mother placed a picnics at each plate on the table. Apparently, the student could sing and watch it hardly. My mother soon. I hope they three I ring. Did you two hear about that? No, Caleb says. She smiled at my mother. My brother called to consider later. We sit at the table. We always pass food to the right and no one still until ever son in service. My father extends his hand to my mother and my brother, and they extends her hands to him and me, and my brother gives thanks to God for food and word and friends and family. Now, every Egyptian family is religious, but my father says we should not to see those differences because they will only divide us. I am not sorry what to make of die. So my mother says to my father, tell me. She hides, takes my father's hands and moves her thumb in a small circle over the snooker. I stared at her horned hands. My parents loved each other, but they really showed affection like kissing from use. They don't use that physical connection in powerful. So I win vain body of the saints I want young. They me one, working you, she dies. I start at my play. My mother accused saints in something supremes me, but no they chine me. We was true focus on myself that I didn't notice his death from an Yankee posture. I had a difficult day at work, she says. Well, really I was Marcus, who had the difficult day. I should like climb to it.
Beatrice asked Caleb not to tell her parents anything. Han asked her to let her rest because her day was very exhausting. But she remembered that she has to cook for her his time since the past had already happening to her family. Caleb I joined him and he begins to help him. By the time his parents arrive and the dinner is ready and table is served, has his parents go for the government and Beatrice's mother administer the desk. And he has there was sit back in some of the desks. But this is rare for his father because the desk almost never fail. But in this case of Beatrice's test, Beatrice's mother continues to comment that she felt badly and the student had to send him home soon. For this day, as if Beatrice and Caleb know something of this for what Caleb covers her sister saying they don't know anything.
Beatrice listened to the sound of a whistle and the sound came from the train and listened to him towards it. She felt very exhausted and needed from walking too much and just waiting to use heads to sleep, but not because it was her turn to cook for her family. His days use that way. There is something that irritates him about his brother Caleb is natural kindness and his unselfish generosity. Beatrice's mother works in the government and something gathering her working to help those people who are without faction, giving them food at home and about they often the word another faction is that no I to self denial are religious.